Good morning, everyone. This is Sabrina with a touch of elegance, gift crafts, and more. Welcome to my channel. Happy Monday. Today, I wanted to show you guys some concepts starting from the price range from $25 to $35. Last week, I did some $10 to $20 no, it was $10 to $15 concepts. I think I did a $20 concept. I'm not sure, but today I want to start with $25 to $35 concepts, and then I'm gonna work my way on up. I may go back to some $10, $15, but I want to start this week on targeting the $25, $30, $35 range. But before I get into all of that, I want to give you a little tip on selling your perfume whenever you're out on the street selling your perfume. I know I talked about this one time, but I pulled this out that I used last year for Valentine's Day and for Christmas, I believe it was. I used this for Valentine's Day, yeah, and just Valentine's Day. Just Valentine's Day. And these are the little perfume samples, like the perfume that we found at City Trend or wherever you get your perfumes from, your different fragrance from. What I did last year is before I put the actual item inside the gift, I sprayed the cotton ball. I sprayed a cotton ball and I placed it inside. Actually, I sprayed two, and I placed it inside of these little containers. And I got these containers from Family Dollars. I saw them at Walmart also. I think you only get like 6 to 10 in a pack for $1. And I used these last year, and I wrote the name of the cologne or perfume on these little stickers that I had on top, and I just put them in a bag. And when a customer came up and asked me how do certain perfumes smell, I would pull out one of these and open it up and let them smell it. Or if we were really, really busy, they didn't mind. I'd tell them, just check that bag. I had the bag sitting out on the table, and I'd tell them to check the bag and find your fragrance. And it's nothing for them to take. It's just a cotton ball or cologne or perfume on it. So a lot of them was glad to do that, and they would go in there and just smell the perfume. And I want to be honest with you, now I can still smell that perfume, and this is from February of last year, from our this year, the Valentine sale. And I still smell the fragrance. So if you do it now, while you're making your baskets, it's still going to smell like that fragrance. I mean, I smelled every one of them, and it still has that smell. But what I decided to do was, since I didn't get that many in one pack for $1, what I decided to do was go with these. It's like a sauce container you put your condiments in. You can get these from Walmart. I think it's 50 in a pack for $2 and some change. Or you can get them from anywhere. I saw them at Dollar General one time. I think it's like 20 in a pack there. But you get more with these than you do with these. But I can tell you, these, I still smell the fragrance. I never tried these. I'm going to try them this year and see will the fragrance still hold. And it should, because the lid snaps on there. And you won't have people walking away from your table because they don't know what the fragrance smell like. They're going to buy something because they're going to go through all your stuff and they're going to smell it. I smell the fragrance still on every last one of these. But this was a good way to sell my fragrance, so they can be able to smell it. Now, I did spray my bowls also, but that do get weak over a period of time. Now, the ones that I was making maybe a couple of days before we went out and sold, I was spraying my bowls. But majority of them, I did this little trick here, this little hack here, and it worked really, really well. So enough of that. We're going to get into making this concept. Like I said, these are going to be anywhere from $25 to $35. I'm starting off with this container that I got from Dollar General, and it was $3. I got it off the 90% sale, and I paid 30 cents for it. And what I did already was stuff my tissue paper with newspaper, and I wrapped it. I wrapped the newspaper so you cannot see it. And I put a couple of pieces of tape on the side, so whenever I put my shred in there, it won't come out. I took a cardboard box flap, and I wrapped it in just gift wrapping paper. I wrapped this one, well, I wrapped a lot of them. I chose this one because it was black, and I'm going to use some black fragrance, a box with black and gold and white in for fragrance. It has the fragrance in a box that's black, gold, and white. And I'm going to use this, I'm thinking it's a mousse, but see, since we're selling it in the wintertime, it's going to be fine. So I'm going to use this little mousse here. Or is it a reindeer? Maybe a reindeer. I don't know what it is, but we're going to use it today. And I'm going to sit him there, and I'm going to place this fragrance that we got from City Trend on sale. It was $1. I thought I took the tag off. Give me a second to take this tag off. But I found that little deer at Dollar General on sale. I have a lot of them. I couldn't use them till the winter time, so I'm going to use that little deer today. Then we're going to put this fragrance here. I found a lot of these at City Trend when they went on sale. And I'm just going to take this to the side of the container and let it lean a little bit. Let me put a glue dot back there also, because where it's sitting, I can tell it's going to tilt and try to tumble over. And put a glue dot and attach it to the back of the backer. And then I found these candles here. They smell so good. I found these at Walgreens. They were $1.99 on sale. They smell so good. But what happened, they had a month, it was June written up here. The month of June was written up there. So what I did, I just took a little hard sticker, placed it above the rose, and you cannot tell. So I'm gonna place that right here on the side. It looks like I need some more paper there because it's kind of sunk down. Let me get some more paper and raise it up some. Yeah, that looks a whole lot better. I'm just gonna add a little piece on the side, piece of tape on the side. Not too much, because one thing I'm gonna do with this one, I'm gonna shrink wrap it. So as long as it stays in place right now until I can shrink wrap, I think it'll be fine. Then I'm going to use this little piece, art piece here, that you can sit on your table. I thought that looked real good with this deer or moose or whatever it is. Thought that was pretty. And then I'm going to use these Spa bath bomb. I like the color. It matches the perfume set, so we're going to just add that. I think I want to lay them down. Yeah, don't want to hide the perfume. So I'm going to just add a little piece of tape here. And I'll add one right here. This is what I have so far. And then I'm going to use some of this moss. I got this on Amazon. And I like this natural look here. I thought this would go real well with this concept. And I'm not going to add a rose onto this. I'm going with more a natural look. But the bath bombs was $1.25. This was $1.99. This art set, this art piece was a penny. Perfume $1. and this little guy was 50 cents. And we're gonna price this. Let me wrap it and put my bow on it. I'm stuck between 30 and 35. Okay, I placed it in my shrink wrap bag, and I'm just gonna shrink wrap this, and I'll come back. I'm sorry, you guys. I want you to see how I shrink wrap this with this bag being a little too big. I cut my ends off, and then I'm gonna start probably from the back, because I don't want my Okay, you guys, I want to show you how you can take this basket up a notch with your bow. I'm going to try to make a really nice bow so that I can take it up a notch and I can get more for my money. What I'm going to do is just going to twist this and make a couple of loops. I'm going to use several different colors on this one. I want to get that, pull some of that natural look out of it. Also, by using this burlap, or just a little bit of burlap, I'm going to use probably 2 loops of burlap. And the reason why I like to use the, I want to bring some of this gold out also with this. Reason why I like to use the ribbon one, doing it instead of putting all the ribbon together and just making my loops like that, is because you can control how many loops per color you use. Say for instance, I only wanted to use 2, I only wanted to have 2 burlap loops in here. So if I had all the ribbon together, I would have to put 4 in there like I did the black, but I didn't want 4. I only wanted 2. So that gave me the option to just use 4 of the black like I wanted to, and 2 of the burlap, and 2 of the golden black. And that's all I wanted to use of those colors. But if I had them all together, I would have to use all of them. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of gold. Maybe 2 loops of gold. We're getting ready for Christmas, you guys. And I know I said I dread pulling that stuff out for Christmas, but I'm going to have to, because it's making it harder. The more I'm designed for Christmas, it's making it harder for me not to have my stuff. So I'm going to have to pull it out. And the only reason why I dread it is because whenever I pull out my ribbon or have to change out my ribbon, this thing that you see here on this wall here, I have 3 of those. Yeah, I have 3 of those, and they all 3, well, the other 2 are filled to the max. And I make, what I do, I make greaves, and I sell bows all year. So that's why I have so much ribbon. I have to have so much ribbon because I make wreaths, bows, and just some of everything, mailbox swags. So I have to have a lot of ribbon. And then whenever I change it out for the seasons, I have to change it all out. Like these things here with the bees and the ladybug, all that's saying spring and summer. So I'm gonna have them, and lemons, I'm gonna have to take all of that off. This one and the other 2 also. I'm gonna have to box it up, put it in the totes, and then take it out to my barn, because I can't keep all that in here. So I have to take it all out to my barn, then bring out all of the winter and fall ribbons. That's why I'm dreading it. It don't take me a couple of hours to change my ribbon out. It takes me a couple of days. It takes about 2 days to change the ribbon out. And I have to bring it in from the barn and then organize that on each stand. So it takes me a minute. That's why I'm dreading it. But I got to get it done. That's just my life. And trying to get by without it is slowing me down. So I'm going to have to take 2 days and go ahead and bring my ribbon in, get organized, and start on fall and winter. So what I'm doing now, I'm just cutting my tails at the duck tails. Or you can cut them at an angle. I always fold them and cut upward. Or you can fold them and cut down. It's however you prefer. I really don't think there's a wrong or right way, as long as you get that look at the end, those tails at the end. Because you sit there and try to do it, well, such and such did this way and she did it that way, I'm going to try it this way. You'll be stuck trying to make it perfect. What I did, just created a bow to elevate the gift a little more. I think it's taking, let me cut some more off because it's, you can't see stuff that's in it and I don't want that. Let me cut my tails a little shorter so we can see our items that's in the basket. Okay, now we can see our items in the basket, and we have a $35 gift. Your bowls will bring a little more value to your baskets. And that's all I have for you today, guys. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next video, I will see you guys later. And I will be bringing more gifts from the price range $25 to $35. Bye-bye.